and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Thursday, 23 October. I'm your host, Daniel, and today we're going to talk about a Ukrainian war update because I made the script for a video yesterday and then was too tired to make the video. So this period of reporting is between October 15th and 21st, so ended a couple of days ago, but it still hits a lot of the key points. And I think we will have covered off quite a bit of it, but, sometimes it's good to re-encompass everything together so you have a good understanding of kind of what's been going on. So, firstly, a battlefield update. Russian forces continue their incremental offensive in the eastern and southern areas of Ukraine, particularly around Pokrovsk and Donetsk oblasts. Heavy fighting persists with urban combat confirmed and reports of Russian sabotage groups committing war crimes against civilians. Control of Pokrovsk is strategically vital for Ukrainian defensive efforts as it supports access to less fortified regions. In the Kharkiv Oblast, Russian operations along the Oskil River are intensifying, but Ukrainian defenses remain strong despite increased artillery fire. In Kherson Oblast, Russian forces claim to have made progress towards recapturing Kherson city, but evidence suggests that they remain confined to the eastern bank of the Dnipro River. Overall, the fighting remains intense and costly, with reports of Russia employing small, mobile assault groups and relying on North Korean-supplied munitions. On the political front, the dimensions here of the war were highlighted this week with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky meeting Donald Trump on October the 17th. Zelensky emphasized Ukraine's need for Tomahawk cruise missiles and drones to target Russian air bases. Trump showed interest but suggested that they exchange US weapons for Ukrainian drone technology instead of committing to a sale. That's quite interesting. It's a bit of a change of tact for Trump. Anyway, in their discussions, they considered a ceasefire along the current front lines, with Trump supporting a freeze that would solidify Russia's territorial gains. The Kremlin quickly responded, with President Vladimir Putin insisting that any peace must involve Ukraine ceding Donetsk Oblast and reiterating core demands including Ukrainian neutrality and the regime change in Kiev. Despite this, European leaders from several countries endorsed Trump's call for an immediate ceasefire on October 21st, aiming to strengthen Ukraine's position in future negotiations. However, Lavrov stated that Russia is uninterested in short-term ceasefires, emphasizing the need for long-term peace that secures Russia's demands. This showed a significant divide between Western de-escalation efforts and Russia's objectives, with both sides reluctant to make necessary concessions for any form of peace. In the drone campaign, on October 20 to 21st, Russia launched one of its largest drone and missile barrages in months, firing over 100 aerial weapons across Ukraine. While Ukrainian Air Force intercepted 58 drones, some missiles still struck targets in multiple different oblasts, causing widespread power outages. Ukrainian officials accused Russia of using drones to hinder repair efforts at damaged sites, leading to nationwide rolling blackouts as winter approaches. In response, Ukraine targeted Russian infrastructure, with satellite images confirming significant damage to the Fedorovia oil terminal in Crimea, disrupting a key supply line for Russia's Black Sea operations. The economic impact of Ukraine's strikes is still evident in Russia, with rising fuel prices and empty gas stations raising public concern. In contrast, Russia's reliance on the Shahed-type drone supplied by Iran has increased, with nearly 100 used in a single night, aimed at overwhelming Ukrainian air defenses. However, Ukraine's defense industry is rapidly adapting, ramping up domestic production for drones and employing swarm tactics with precision munitions to effectively counter Russian firepower. So what? Recent developments indicate a paradox. While diplomatic efforts are advancing, the war shows no real sign of abating. Both armies remain entrenched in a war of attrition. Russia is making gradual progress towards Donetsk and bolstering its positions, while Ukrainian forces, outgunned in artillery, continue to hold their ground and target Russian logistics and key supply points. The emerging ceasefire narrative presents both opportunity and risk. For Ukraine, a freeze without strong security guarantees could cement occupation and allow Russia to regain strength. The US and Europe may find short-term stability, but it could legitimize Russia's territorial gains. Conversely, Russia could pause to regroup, yet faces potential backlash for appearing to retreat from the domestic audience. The drone war is expected to intensify, with Ukraine likely to enhance its long-range strike capabilities, while Russia may ramp up asymmetric attacks in Europe as their resources dwindle. In essence, despite growing diplomatic efforts, the prevailing military dynamics dominate. Russia insists on Ukraine's capitulation, while Ukraine stands firm on its sovereignty. Without a shift in either position, any meaningful negotiations remain elusive. So yeah, that's just been a quick Ukraine update. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different. And I see you again tomorrow. See you.